A lot of these artists, they don't get it. And a lot of these fans, they don't either. You know what makes someone great? What makes someone a legend? Being good at it, being yourself while being good at it, and being consistent at being you and being good at it for a long time. Nowadays, everyone wants to hail someone as a GOAT. To me, I see that shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. You gotta earn your keeps. Nothing is given, and I get it. Ain't no way someone's gonna respect you if they don't even fucking know you or know what you about or what you plan on doing. So it's cool. And I think for me, the reason why I always respond, it's not because I like to talk shit back, but it's just I clarify things. But also I like to treat that person like that person is somebody. You know what I mean? And if it means it's someone I can just talk shit with, it's cool. And I feel like that's the cool thing about fan interaction and, people interaction and all that. So, before I get a little bit off topic, let me get back to the main point I'm trying to say. It Consistency is such a rare trait nowadays. It seems like people feel like their like their fuel, their gas can only take them so far until they gotta go borrow somebody else's gas and fuel to pretty much pump them up. It's funny. Everyone wants to go back to Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and you just want to leave it there, like as if they're gonna be the last legends to come out. But it's like there's current legends still in the making, but they got to get through you know, um, their struggles, their hardships. Everyone's got issues. We all do. It's all about how we respond to it and how we overcome it. So yeah, just keep your head up if you're going through this shit. And just know, if I'm really talking shit with you in the comment section, and I'm seriously mean when I'm talking shit, just know I ain't really trying to talk you down. And it ain't that serious. And I hope you got enough balls to take the hit that you be trying to dish out. Because, hey, I'm all for a good old fist fight. But, hey, at the end of the day, we live life as we see it. And this life is so precious. You just don't know when it can be taken away. So sometimes you just got to make the most out of it rather than be doing the most. But I feel like the problem is nowadays with the era of cappers, people be doing the most with so little, and they think that that's what's considered legendary when it's not. It's not. To me, you got to be a game changer, and you got to change the game on a consistent level, not meet the requirement. Like, you can't just be like average. To me, if you go for industry trends, you're just going for what's average. To me, that's what it is. When you have to rely on trends to stay relevant, you average. When you're not trying to go out there, take the risk, do something different, even if it's going to bring a lot of hate towards your direction. If you can't do that, if you can't embrace, criticism, then you're never going to reach greatness. And that's something that you got to keep in mind. And it's one thing to hear it, but it's another thing to evolve from it. And some people, they do. Some people, they're pretty blasé about it and they just move on with their day and they end up being the meme. Nothing but just a leftover joke for people to make fun of. They don't get that respect going forward. And, I just want to clarify this to anybody that's watching this. Say if you haven't really watched much about me or really know about me, for example, I'll just talk Tory real quick. I've only harped on him for so long because, listen, man, and I've seen, when I look back, I made a lot of fucking videos. It's like, this is ridiculous. But you gotta understand, the man has the talent and the skills to be himself and be able to be unique and original while doing it. He had it right the first time. The man switched up for whatever reasons that he has. And all I'm saying is that he doesn't need it. He may think he need it. Maybe he wants it, but he doesn't need it. And I've always pointed this out. Sometimes when you make something that's different, something that people aren't ready yet to hear, it doesn't mean that you gotta put that on hold and do whatever everybody else is fucking doing. Like, nah, like keep doing what you gotta do and keep consistent. Consistency is really what's gonna drive you, and it's gonna get people to recognize you, because then when it's your time to shine, people will know who you really are and what you're about. And that's something to keep in mind at every point of your life. You got to realize as time evolves, you got to stay strong. You got to stay you. Even if, like I said, people hate, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you can't ignore the love that you get from that either, because people going to respect that. Even your biggest haters going to respect that. I could tell. I can see that shit, So when I'm talking shit, like I said, for the most part, I'm just fucking around with y'all, For all my trolls and clowns and all you motherfuckers that love me talking shit in every one of my videos, I'm not gonna lie. I embrace y'all just as much as I do my real ones, my subscribers, the ones that really fuck with me. So that's a mentality I'ma always keep, till I'm 6 feet under. And hopefully that idea just moves on after me, man, because life is how you live it. And to me, I just want to be me. Nothing more, nothing less. So when my music comes out and when it pops, it's me. And no matter what, I'll stay consistent. And if I want to try something different, I'll let you know. But I promise you, it's not because somebody else is doing it and that they're making it hot. No, it's because I actually really wanted to do it. Simple as that. And, it sucks for Tory, because I'm pretty sure maybe at one point he did wanted to do an 80s album, but the timing of it kind of threw it off. And obviously, what I was worried about the most was that he was going to definitely start singing like The Weeknd, and obviously he did. And I get a lot of y'all too talking about, oh, The Weeknd copied Michael Jackson, this and that. Nah, if you just listen for once, and understand where I'm coming from, you would understand where I'm coming from. Michael Jackson inspired a lot of artists, all right, Tory himself included. Like I said, that's how it is when you're a game changer. Now, does The Weeknd stand out on his own? I do agree that. Does he add attributes, elements from Michael Jackson into his songs? Hell yeah, he does. But there is a fine line between being inspired and biting. You got to understand that. Tory bites with them little raptor teeth, that he got right there, all right? Nigga from Toronto, he should be playing for the Raptors the way he bites. Like, this nigga bites every fucking body. I mean, holy smokes. I mean, some of them might be cool with it. I don't think Chris Brown has an issue with it. I don't think Trippie Redd has an issue with it. I mean, that one song, he literally was like, he sang like Chris Brown on the fucking verse, and he sang like Trippie Redd. And I could tell his new Toronto voice, it's different. You trying to sound like Trippie Redd. And that's the thing. It's like, you don't need to stoop down to that level. And I don't give a fuck whatever reason you have. Whether it's to teach these young cats how to make better music and try to go down to their level to do that, you don't need to do that. Get these niggas to step up. Get these niggas to try harder, because nowadays everyone's half-assing it. It's like, it's bad. And it sucks. But, not everyone was made to do anything. We all are made to do something specifically, and we just gotta work on that. So yeah, either that or you practice and hopefully you get that shit going for you one day. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, I think, at this point. I got a lot of things I want to say, but I'm not gonna be able to cover it in one video. As always, I'm always gonna leave something out that I have to comment to some commenter later down the road. It's like, trust me, I do the best to make things as clear as possible. And while it is kind of annoying that I have to either reiterate what I said because some dumbass didn't listen clear enough, or I missed something that I knew I wanted to talk about, but it just slipped my mind. I watched the video, I'm like, how did I not mention that? It is what it is. Nobody's perfect, but I'm telling you, and you're hearing it from me, man. All right. I'm just giving y'all the examples. All right. You don't have to fucking follow what everybody else is doing. You could do you and keep doing that. And if you want to fuck around on a song or two, I mean, it's one thing to do that. It's all right, you know? Like, but at the end of the day, I mean, it could be just you want to just live in that moment, and that's cool. But when you make that shit like album after album after album after mixtape after album, like Tory has done the past 3-4 years, it's an addiction. It's a bad habit. And it's terrible. Like, y'all don't understand. Tory's got it. Like, he's got it the worst, man. I think that's what sucks. And I'm just trying to spread some hope. Like, I'm not trying to knock the dude. I really want to see him do well in life. But more importantly, I think he needs to get back to, you know, his own way of doing things. I mean, the nigga didn't, you know, fucking just started singing really good off the bat. Like, he had to work hard for that. Chicks Tape 1, you could tell. His raw vocals were great, but you could tell what he could do. The dude was really smooth. He was really silky. He was really soft with his voice. He could kill that shit. And that shit got to Chicks Tape 2, Conflicts of My Soul. And I'm telling you, it's great music. The only time is the production, it was phenomenal, but it wasn't always mixed properly. You know what I mean? So you could hear it from the speakers. It doesn't perform as well as current music production today. And that's what sucks, because the creativity has fucking sank so low to the point, like I said, a 5-year-old could make that type of beat, and you guys want to eat that shit up. Fire. Really? If that's fucking fire, my nigga, I'm a fucking supernova. Don't come near me. I will incinerate you within a matter of fucking microseconds, let alone a second. That's how I think, man. I mean, maybe it's an acquired taste to really rock with that Tory. I try to play that music for a homie. I mean, he kind of seemed like he was one of those dudes that just seemed like short attention span and all that. You know, it is what it is. But no, sometimes you could just bump that, and you could just feel like the artist really connect himself to the music and really pick out certain production that he likes, rather than just be like, oh, is that what's hot? Is that what's really popping? All right, let's do that. Fuck it. Just keep it like that. Like, you know what I mean? I could tell. I remember there was one video I was watching where Tory, this is bald head Tory, back when he did not give a fuck. This dude was in the fucking studio just like mixing all the little stuff. He was being so particular, and you got a crowd of people just laughing, hollering, charting, and this nigga doesn't give a fuck. Like, he is so invested. Like, the party life is going right behind him, but he doesn't give a fuck because he's so invested into his music. That shit right there, that's the Tory, I'm telling you, where he's saying he wants to be hungry again and all that. My nigga, you want to get back to that. Stop talking about it. You got to start doing it. It sounds like it's a fucking burden, but listen, man, hard work is hard work. Grind is grind. You feel me? We got to do what we got to do, homie. And shit, if you want something, you really got to fucking work for it. And right now, I'm telling y'all, like, Tory ain't really working for it. And y'all still want to call it fire. Whatever. You want to be a fan? That's cool. However, don't be blind. Don't be fucking blind. Like, to me now, it's like, whenever I see fire, I consider that mediocre now. That's how bad you guys have screwed it up. Y'all screwed it up that bad. Like, I stopped doing fire emoji like about 2 years ago, man. I stopped. I was like, y'all really, really fucking killed this shit for me, man. Shit. But it's all cool because, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm the nigga True Blue. So let me see them snowflakes, man. You know, let me see them fucking, let me see the snow falling down, man. Because that shit crystal cold. And I think that's really where Tory shines. Sometimes it's not when he's sad, but it's like when he's just cold and focused. Like, you put that in the music, man, you could feel that, you know. And whether he's doing R&B or he's doing rap, it really transfers well with the genre. He'll sound cold if he's doing his Fargo voice, you know, New Toronto voice, or if he's rapping with his raspy voice, that shit will come in cold and smooth. Then when he's doing R&B, it's like, nigga, god damn, you like a bartender that knows how to make a fine drink for, to make the party really lit up. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's like, dude just has to kind of like, just chill. That's all it is. Chill. And things will start popping up. Slowly but surely things will start popping up for him, man. But shit, I don't want to talk too much, man. Because I know some of y'all don't even have the attention span to fucking go this long. And if you do, I don't want to waste any more time. But that's all I gotta say, man. Shit. Yeah, that's it. Deuces.